Previously on Balls.
He's going to be at the golf day. All of you guys are going to be there, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right. The guys from Quantum Driving. All right. Just tell us who you are.
Well, Darren.
What's your name?
Well, I'm Matthew. This is Gerard and Jason.
All right. Now, obviously, Jason is one of the guys that hits in a mile.
He's our demon. He's our demon.
Is he the demon?
Yeah, the
all right.
demon.
Because you two don't look like you hit it past 150.
We love you too.
Drawing battle lines before the golf day. And you guys are all going to be on our 10th hole at the golf day, which will be really nice. What are you going to be doing there?
Basically, what we're looking at doing is basically, you guys, I mean, we know you guys can't hit a golf ball.
Yeah.
So we'll be up there on the 10th tee box for you guys on the Wednesday and hopefully raising some money for your charities.
Cool.
Basically, what we're going to do is create a format where we will hit the ball for you guys off the tee box.
Everyone in the 4-ball?
In the 4-ball, yes. So we'll obviously raise some money for you guys and we'll hit the golf ball for you in the basically American scramble format, and you guys can then go and...
Good luck trying to get Nasquerta to agree to that, by the way.
Well, that's up to him. I mean, the guys are more than welcome to hit their balls themselves as well, but, you know, once they see us hit the balls, then I think they'll change their mind.
All right. Well, maybe they can have a choice. They can choose theirs or yours.
Well, we can look at that, yes.
Yeah, because you know what's going to happen? We've got this really big team competition where Team Nas takes on Team Darren, Team Kurt, Teams Corey Sanders, and Team J9. Now, Nasquerta has won the trophy 3 years in a row, all right, at our previous golf days. We have a brand new Corey Sanders Memorial Trophy. He does not want to not win this thing. I don't want him coming afterwards going, yeah, but, you know, it's Jason, eh? Jason hit it skew on the 10th and cost us the point. And
well, we'll just blame that on you. We'll just say that you set it up.
But no, let the guys also hit theirs as well.
No, we'll do
and
it.
And then they can't have any excuses.
But the 10th hole at Centurion, you guys will drive the green.
Yeah, hi, Gerard here. The idea is to make it as entertaining as possible for you guys. So on the tee box, we're going to have the 2010 International Long Drive Champion there in the shape of Lou Fore. Jason Cook over here has just won the 2012 International Long Drive Challenge in Mexico. So we'll have two international champions there. And there's also two other members of the SA team. Myself got out of it. I'm actually playing in the day with you guys to have some fun.
All right,
there we go.
That's nice to have you.
Have enough of the team guys on the box.
Perfect.
But what happens is, as the 4-ball arrives onto the tee box, they can hit their own drives. There'll be somebody explaining to the guys exactly how it works. But then every one of those guys will hit at least 2 balls. So yes, guaranteed there's going to be some monster drives out there. Jason and I did a show for a charity event last week out in Goldfields, and the longest we got on the day was 430 meters. So it might well be that the guys will have to chip back from the 10th. But yeah, it's undoubtedly going to be good.
430 meters.
Yeah, it was a 476 bar 5, and all the 4 balls on the day had between 60 and 30 meters.
That little one up the hill.
Yeah.
The one I hooked out of bounds after shooting level par on the first night.
Yeah, that's the one.
The great start to my second night. Okay, yeah, I mean, you guys, how far? That thing's about 348 or something.
Yeah, we'll be using the Pro Tees for that, so everybody will be playing off the tip, so it gives us another 40 or 50 meters. It's a bit uphill,
yeah.
And the houses, I think, are another 20, 30 meters behind the green, so we should be fine.
All right.
Yeah,
okay,
good.
Cool. So, Jace, tell us, whereabouts in Mexico was this competition held?
It was held in Mazatlan.
Mazatlan?
Mazatlan, yeah.
Mazatlan, okay.
It's about 2 hours flight out of Mexico itself.
Okay.
The country there is beautiful. It's nothing like you see on TV. I would recommend that anybody goes there.
Yeah, all they show you on TV is drug lords getting arrested
and bodies hanging
lying
from bridges over the highway.
Yeah, well,
nice place.
Yeah,
not like that. All right, now high altitude there.
No, at sea level.
Oh, is it sea level? Okay.
Sea level, yeah.
All right, because as I say, obviously altitude helps the ball travel. So how far did you hit it there?
In the competition, 365 was my longest, and it was obviously at sea level. There was what do they call it? A cyclone that came through there.
So you had a nice tailwind?
No, not at all. We were hitting into the wind. And
into the wind?
Into the wind.
Into a cyclone?
Yeah.
So you have to hit it low then?
Well, we tried. I can't.
Because do you use drivers with longer shafts for this competition?
Yeah, I was on maximum 50 inches, which is PGA spec anyway.
No, Simon, don't go there.
No, I won't. I want to, but I won't.
Don't.
The extra turn-off inches does help.
I'm sure it does.
I believe it.
It certainly does. All right, and I mean, who are you up against? Is guys from all over the world?
Yeah, there was guys from Canada who were very competitive. The guys from USA. I was fortunate to go through the whole competition unbeaten, which was a plus point for the whole competition for myself.
Brilliant. Well, that's well done, man. Kudos. So you're world champion?
Yes, in the ILDC.
See, another world champion.
What is high LDC?
ILDC, International Long Drive Challenge.
Okay, and then is there another...
Yeah, there's a low LDC.
No, because there's the Remax World Long Drive Championship. Sorry, because I know that
We don't
Is that
care
right?
about them.
I'll take over from JC because I'm the one dealing with this all in the office every day. Yeah, what it does, what makes the LDC different is we started this 3 years ago and we met up with some like-minded people in Canada and the US. We've had 2 world championships in Jamaica now and Mexico. So all of these countries have had teams. And in order to grow the sport, we no longer send an individual across. In order to really grow the sport locally and overseas, we've sent and developed teams. So in both 2010 and 2011, South Africa won the team event. This is now the first year that even though Jason won the individuals, unfortunately we lost the team title to Team USA this year. So how it works is there's fully fledged qualifying leagues throughout these countries in which we select open division men, senior men, which is guys over 45, and ladies. So in every team you've got 3 open division men competing, a lady and then a senior man. So that's what really sets this division apart. There's an individual division and then the team event, and yes, hitters all over the world. That's where he's the champion.
Okay, all right, cool. So that's what quantum does, and that's basically what quantum driving is all about. All right, cool. And how many golf days are you guys doing? Are you doing a lot of golf days now? Is this where you demonstrate what you guys do?
Well, yes, we look at a point with the golf days, getting involved, raising money for charities such as your charity we're going to be doing. But yes, the quantum driving has definitely grown in the last 2 years. And for our next season coming up next year, starting in February, we're definitely looking to get involved a lot more with charities and stuff like that to grow the sport as well and hopefully raise more funds for charities and stuff.
Awesome.
For the golf days. So yes, it's a sport where, from my side of point of view, is that playing golf for me, I can't play golf because I hit too hard. So quantum suits me perfectly.
Yeah, but hard doesn't necessarily mean long, eh?
Well,
or straight.
Within our league, it has to be long and straight.
Is that no? But just tell me something. And this is a question. I think the long drive is always going to ask. If you hit the ball that long, it must make the game a lot easier because you're putting it around the green just about every hole you play, except the par fives. And the par fives, you've got like a wedge in.
Well, yes. I mean, we have a standing joke when we go play golfs ourselves. We rock up at the golf club with a driver, wedge, and a putter.
Yeah.
And that's it.
But now, is it a myth that like the guys that hit it long, they can't chip, they can't putt, and the rest of their game is all over the place?
I'll tell you what, we'll see on Wednesday. See on Wednesday.
Are you playing in the day?
No, I'm doing the charity side of things.
All right.
Gerard will be playing in the day, so Jason and I and a bunch of the other team members will be hitting the balls on the 10th tee.
What's your handicap?
Golf.
Copper.
Right.
You see, I suppose
Such a copper.
When you do hit it skew, though, you hit it deep into the shit.
Well, we call it, we get the target line. We try and go for the target line. So, we can't help where the greens are. Our balls just travel.
All over the place. All right. And Jace, what do you play with?
I play with a 6 handicap, so
Okay.
we can chip and putt.
So what is your weakness there?
Very short game.
Is it a very short game? I'm saying the guys hit the ball that far. On average, on a normal golf round, how many are you hitting straight versus how many are you hitting into trouble?
Well, I'd
On
say
average.
about 8 out of 10 are straight,
Okay.
and the others are not too far off the fairway.
Okay, so you're basically putting everything in play. You've got like less than 100 into the green most of the time. Sometimes you're hitting it on the green,
Yeah,
off
a
the
lot
tee
of-
box on par fours. How are you not shooting mid 60s and low 60s?
Well, it does come down to putting. It's the
So
driver
you're
showing putt for
three
dough.
jabbing a lot, eh?
Not really.
Then what is it?
3 putt is. Look, we don't play
Please
much.
tell me, I want to be you.
Well, we don't play that much golf, anyways,
Oh, okay.
because of the long drive. So
I know, he's not putting in cards.
But, okay.
Yeah, I think, this is always the fun. We always go around poking fun at each other. But the bottom line is the guys are not going to hit the golf ball far if there's not a decent golf swing in place.
Yeah.
So it starts with a decent golf swing. So you'll see that most of the guys that play internationally are very low single-digit figures.
Handicaps, yeah.
I think because of the nature of the sport, the guys maybe spend more time on the ranges practicing their drives and their putts and their chips. But when the guys actually get out there and they put a couple of rounds together, they all shoot fairly low.
Yeah.
But the other reality is that, golf courses are also not designed for 400-meter drives. So inevitably you end up hitting it through a dog leg or into a trap. And that's not where you want to be. So when you play with most of us, myself, they'll be trying to take you guys on in the competition. What I'll be using on the team most throughout the day would be a 3-iron. But in terms of, let's just talk long drive, the guys really have to be accurate. You've got 6 balls, suddenly there's TV cameras on mics and adrenaline flowing. They've got 2.5 minutes to hit 6 shots, and that fairway is maybe 35, 40 meters wide.
Yeah.
When we were at the 2010 NGC, the fairway was 20 meters wide, where the guys had to drop their drives. So the guys have to be good, and they have to hit it strong. The final this year was quite something between Jason and Brad McAnally from the US. Brad actually hit first, and he had 3 drives down the fairway, all at 350 meters, 96% humidity. insane conditions. And I think these chaps, each under that stretch, hit 5 out of their 6 drives down the fairway.
Yeah.
So it is something to see. We should be really good entertainment for the crowds and for all the golfers. That's part of the golf day.
Awesome stuff. We look forward to seeing you guys there. Thank you very much for being here.
Well, before we end, we want to set a challenge for you guys, and I've mentioned this to Sasha as well.
Yeah.
On the day, if we can arrange it, I will get my 2 quantum guys, Jason and Gerard, to drive off their knees to outdrive anyone in the balls team, and whoever loses, we will donate 1,000 rand to
Whoever
charity.
loses.
Whoever loses, the loser will donate 1,000 rand to the charity.
Is that off your knees, off the
I will
pro
get- I'll
tees,
get-
or
That will, wherever you can.
No,
tee
no,
off
well, I
wherever.
mean-
We'll all tee off from the same point.
Okay,
I'll
from
get
the same
Jason
point,
and Gerard
It's got to be in play on the fairway.
off the knees on the fairway. Any challenge anyone in the balls team.
Okay.
all right?
It's your
All
turn.
right.
We'll set that challenge up.
Good. You're
1,000
on.
rand donation.
You're on,
Good as
bitch.
Johnny's not playing. Oh, challenge the other teams as well. All right, we're on. There we go. So
No,
when
that's
the
fine.
balls guys come through, you're going to tee off your knees.
Well, when the challenges, yes.
Yeah, no, okay, that's fine. Right. Done deal. Thanks a lot, guys. And where can they find your website?
Basically, you can follow us on Facebook, Quantum Driving.
Okay.
We are busy updating our website at the moment, but
Cool.
basically all our events and everything like that, and scores and everything that upcoming events and everything that, you can catch us on Facebook.
Quantum Driving, and you're on Twitter as well, at Quantum Driving, right? Yes. Okay, and I've seen some of your tweets as well, so follow them and find out more. Quantum Driving here at the Dross in Kempton Park. Thank you very much for being here, guys.
And then, Jason, just before you go, if you wouldn't mind peeing into that cup
But from 400 meters away.
from 400 meters away, I want to test you.
All right. That's it. Quantum Driving at our golf day on Wednesday. Some more of our visitors on Wednesday are going to be coming through here. Brian Mitchell and James Small a bit later on. So look out for them in the hangout today. Live at the Drossville Castle Lager and Nampak Bevcan. Encourage you to drink your castle drafts out of cans. Follow them on Twitter at ChooseCanDo. It's Balls Visual Radio.
This is Balls Visual Radio. Darren, Simon, Kate, and John. Weekdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central African Time. Balls.co.za.